Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Legend, and I am back with another video. New series. Something that you guys picked. What if Naruto was the champion of Earthrealm? If you guys like this video series, hit that like button. Subscribe while you're at it. Like goal for the video is going to be 6 likes. Without further ado, let's get into this intro so we can start this what if. Oh, and by the way, we're going back to the OG intro that I first used for this channel. Naruto exited the paper tree, exhausted. He leapt down and began to slowly walk his way back to the village. As he walked, he used the trees for support, but eventually he fell forward due to his exhaustion. He didn't hit the ground. However, he was caught by a man that he did not know at all. "Who the hell are you?" The man put Naruto onto his back and began to walk in the direction of Konoha. "Don't worry, I am no foe. I am a friend. But I do have an urgent matter to talk to you about, once you recover enough." However, he didn't make it too far, as he was stopped by Kakashi, who had his Sharingan on full display. "If you attack me while I am holding this young man, I will defend myself to the fullest extent." Naruto adjusted his head on the man's back. "Stand down, Kakashi. You have no reason to be hostile towards him." Kakashi took in the man's appearance. He had on a white, sleeveless gi top that was tucked into his monk-style pants that were black, along with his monk-like shoes. He also had long black hair that was tied back, glowing white eyes, and red and blue dragon tattoos on his arms, creating a full sleeve of ink. Kakashi lowered his headband and walked next to the man as he carried Naruto. But Kakashi had one major thing on his mind. Why didn't this guy have any chakra? Upon arriving back to the ruined village of Konoha, Naruto barely had enough strength to lift his head as the man with the red and blue dragon tattoos carried him through the cheering crowd of citizens, shinobi, and even injured villagers. They all surrounded the streets, raising their arms and voices in praise. "Naruto! Naruto! Our hero!" they cried, joy and relief evident in their exhausted expressions. But not everyone was filled with joy. Sakura pushed her way through the crowd, her eyes locked on Naruto, and a conflicted mix of concern and her usual tough love irritation crossing her face. "Naruto, you idiot! You made everyone worry themselves sick!" she yelled, raising a hand to hit him in her usual over-the-top fashion. Before her fist could make contact, the tattooed man moved with lightning speed. In one fluid motion, he caught Sakura's wrist in a firm, unyielding grip. His white eyes glowed faintly in a dim morning light. "It is wise that you do not cause any harm to my champion," he said, his tone of ironclad resolve. "Whether it is a joke or not." Sakura gasped, yanking her arms back as he released her. His expression didn't change. Unconcerned with the rising tension, he turned away from her and carefully ushered Naruto through the crowd. Despite the celebration, the villagers instinctively made way, sensing something otherworldly about this man. The man guided Naruto to a nearby medical tent that had been hastily erected near the remains of the Hokage Tower. As they entered, he gently set Naruto down onto the cot, covering him with a thin blanket. Several medics attempted to follow inside, but the man stepped forward, blocking the entrance with his broad frame. No one enters. I don't care if you're a friend, lover, or the Hokage herself. No one enters. Naruto needs rest, and he is far too valuable for me to risk anything happening to him now. Tsunade, now limping slightly, but very much alert, approached with Shizune by her side. Her eyes narrowed as she studied the man. "Who are you to decide what's best for my shinobi?" she demanded. The man turned to her and bowed slightly, out of respect. "I am Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, and Naruto Uzumaki is no longer just your shinobi. He is my chosen champion." Tsunade didn't press further, noting the unwavering sincerity in his voice. She gave a reluctant nod. "Then, take care of him. But if you endanger him, I would die before I let harm come to him," Liu Kang replied. The next morning, Naruto sat up in the tent, rubbing his eyes and stretching his arms. Despite the chaos of the previous day and the soreness in his body, he felt revitalized. It wasn't just physical rest, it was as if something in the very air around Liu Kang had healed him. Liu Kang stood by the tent entrance, meditating with his legs crossed and his palms facing upward, his eyes open slowly. "You're awake?" Naruto nodded. "Yeah, I feel a lot better, thanks to you, I guess. Your strength is impressive, but even the strongest warriors must rest when the time calls for it." Naruto gave a sheepish smile. "Yeah, guess I overdid it again." Liu Kang rose to his feet, the tattoos on his arms shimmering faintly as he approached. "Now that you've rested, I must speak with you in full." Naruto leaned forward, attentive. "My name, as I said before, is Liu Kang. I am the protector of Earthrealm, a realm connected to yours by cosmic threads that only a few can see. Recently, those threads have begun to tremble." Naruto blinked. "Threads? Like dimensions or something?" Liu Kang nodded. "Exactly. There are many realms: Earthrealm, Outworld, Netherrealm, and more. Each was meant to coexist in balance. To ensure this, a tournament was established long ago, Mortal Kombat. It was meant to be a demonstration of strength and unity to prevent the realms from warring with each other." He paused, pacing slowly in front of Naruto. "But Outworld has changed. Its leaders are no longer satisfied with coexistence. They crave conquest, domination. They are no longer interested in fairness. They want war." Naruto frowned, his fists clenching. "Sounds like people I've dealt with before. So what does this have to do with me?" Liu Kang turned, looking him directly in the eyes. "Your battle against pain sent shockwaves through the realms. Your chakra, your willpower, your spirit. It lit a beacon in the fabric of reality. I sensed it. Others did too. You are a warrior at heart and justice, a protector of your world. That is why I want you to come with me. I want to train you, enhance your abilities, and prepare you to fight not just for your village, but for Earthrealm itself." Naruto stood, swaying only slightly. "You want me to leave Konoha?" "For now, yes. You will return stronger, wiser, with gifts unlike anything you've ever seen. If you fight with me, you will ensure the safety of not just your village, but all of Earthrealm, from people like you to people you have yet to meet." Naruto remained silent, staring at the flap of the tent. "Do you believe your mission ends with pain?" Liu Kang asked. "Your world is healing, but the threats that await could make the Akatsuki look like mere shadows." Naruto closed his eyes. Images of his friends, Kakashi, Iruka, Tsunade, even Hinata, filled his mind. He thought of Jiraiya and everything he'd fought for, and then he nodded. "Alright, I'll go with you, but I need to say goodbye first." Time skip. The farewells were brief but powerful. Naruto stood outside the remnants of Ichiraku Ramen, surrounded by those closest to him. Kakashi gave him a firm nod. "You've always been the one to walk the hardest paths, Naruto. I trust your judgment." Tsunade put a hand on his shoulder. "Make sure you come back alive, brat. Konoha needs its next Hokage." Hinata stood back, her eyes full of tears but a smile on her lips. "She said nothing." Naruto looked around. One face was missing. "I'm not gonna say goodbye to Sakura," he told Liu Kang quietly. "Why?" Naruto looked to the horizon. "Because she never saw me for who I am. Maybe she will. Someday." Liu Kang opened a swirling portal of golden light, tendrils of energy dancing across the surface like lightning across the stormy day. Naruto stepped forward, then paused. He turned to look at his friends one last time. "I'll come back stronger, I promise." And with that, he stepped through the portal. Liu Kang followed close behind. The portal closed, leaving only sparks of energy behind. The hero of Konoha had left. But he would return as something more. He would return as Earthrealms champion. Naruto staggered slightly as he emerged from the golden portal, blinking against the sudden shift in atmosphere. The air was crisper, thinner somehow, and it carried a subtle scent of incense and ancient stone. Before him lay an expansive courtyard framed by towering statues of warriors frozen in battle poses, some wielding weapons, others simply standing with dignified calm. Lanterns lit the perimeter, casting long shadows on the smooth marble. He had never seen a place like this. It didn't feel like any part of the elemental nations. This realm felt older, deeper, and saturated with something even his senses couldn't name. Liu Kang stepped forward, his posture relaxed but dignified. "Welcome to the Wu Shi Academy, a temple of warriors, and now your new home for the time." Naruto looked around in awe. This place, it feels like it's alive. In many ways, it is. Came a calm voice from behind a stone pillar. Naruto turned to see a man clad in simple but elegant monk robes, white and navy with a black sash tied neatly at the waist. His hair was tied back into a tight bun, and his eyes were calm and competitive. Raiden. There were no bolts of lightning, no divine aura, but there was a presence to him, like gravity, but spiritual. Beside him stood another man, more intense in demeanor. He wore a wide-brimmed hat, a dark tunic with silver lining, and bore a sharp-eyed expression, Kung Lao. And flanking them were two others, Johnny Cage in his trademark sunglasses and smug grin, and Kenshi, the stoic swordsman. "So this is the shinobi with the world-saving heart, huh?" Johnny scoffed, arms crossed. "Doesn't look like much." Naruto blinked. Nice to meet you too." "He's too friendly," Johnny muttered. "Too polite. That's usually a front." Kenshi said nothing, but his body shifted subtly as if expecting Naruto to suddenly strike. He has proven himself in ways that go beyond what you can sense, Liu Kang said. His voice was neutral but firm. His power has shifted the very balance of this realm. He is not an enemy. Johnny raised a brow. Then how about a friendly little spar? Let's see what saving the world really looks like. Liu Kang nodded. If Naruto agrees, the spar will take place tonight at 10. The hours passed quickly. Naruto spent the time exploring the temple grounds, marveling at the training dummies powered by chi, the weighted floor panels designed to improve balance, and the sheer spiritual energy humming beneath his feet, but his mind kept wandering back to the sparring. By 9:45 p.m., the courtyard was illuminated with lantern light and lined with several of Earthrealm's finest warriors. A circle had been marked in chalk on the polished stone, and a crowd had formed. Naruto stood at one end, rolling his shoulders. He wore a black undershirt and his usual orange and black pants. No weapons, no chakra-enhanced gear, just his hands, feet, and instincts. Johnny Cage stepped inside the circle, cracking his knuckles. His Hollywood grin remained, but Naruto sensed the confidence underneath. Johnny was arrogant, but not weak. He just didn't understand the difference between performance and survival. Liu Kang stepped to the center. This is a sanctioned spar. No killing, no chakra or weapons. Taijutsu and martial skill only. Begin. Johnny dashed in, throwing a flurry of jabs meant to test Naruto's defenses. Naruto barely moved. He sidestepped the punches with the ease of a leaf drifting in the wind, deflecting each with subtle whip motions. Johnny clicked his tongue. What? Too scared to fight back? Naruto smiled, and then he struck. A palm thrust to Johnny's chest pushed him back several feet. Johnny coughed, rebalancing. Okay, kid. Round 2. He lunged again, this time with a spinning back kick. Naruto ducked low, swept Johnny's legs, and planted a precise kick into his midsection as he hit the ground, knocking the wind out of him. Get up, Naruto said calmly. Johnny snarled and leaped up. He threw a flashy roundhouse, followed by a drop kick that Naruto caught mid-air, spinning him around and letting him crash into the stone floor. This wasn't a spar. This was dismantling. Naruto danced around Johnny's techniques with a level of economy and deadliness that screamed experience, while Johnny moved like a stuntman trained for choreography. Naruto moved like someone who had killed to protect others. Every motion he made was deliberate, efficient, and rooted in survival. A final palm to the chest sent Johnny flying backwards, landing flat on his back, gasping. Liu Kang stepped forward. Match concluded. Winner, Naruto. There was silence at first. Then murmured approval. Kung Lao gave a respectful nod. Raiden, arms folded, smiled softly. Kenshi approached Johnny and helped him up. Alright, Johnny wheezed. So maybe you're not all talk. Naruto extended a hand. You've got spirit. Just maybe stop fighting like you're on camera. Johnny laughed, accepting the help. Noted. The moonlight faded as night passed, and the stars dimmed into early morning light. Naruto woke early, dressed in the loose black training robes Liu Kang had provided. He found Liu Kang already in the central hall, meditating as sunlight bathed the room in golden hues. "You came early," Liu Kang said, eyes still closed. "I figured if I'm gonna be your champion, I should be worth the title." Liu Kang stood, and the gravity of his presence intensified. "Then today, we begin." The training ground was a massive stone platform behind the temple, surrounded by waterfalls and ancient carved pillars. Liu Kang motioned for Naruto to begin with his standard taijutsu. Naruto moved into his stance and launched into several usual combos, a string of kicks, punches, and feints, built from Leaf Village traditions and years of personal refinement. Liu Kang countered each motion with fluid grace, redirecting energy and slipping through gaps that Naruto didn't even realize were there. "You're strong," Liu Kang said, "but you rely on patterns, on muscle memory. Today, I will teach you the style of the Dragon Flame, a form built on adaptability, spiritual heat, and circular motion." He demonstrated the stance, low, grounded, with one hand outstretched and the other near the core. Then he began to move. It was like watching fire dance. Every motion flowed into the next. No hard stops, only redirection. This form uses your opponent's momentum against them. It harnesses your inner chi, tempers your emotion, and burns away hesitation. For hours, Liu Kang guided Naruto, correcting his footing, adjusting his balance, and explaining how to feel chi as a presence in and around the body. Naruto stumbled at first, used to relying on chakra, not this foreign energy. But as the sun reached its peak, something clicked. His body started to move more naturally. The rigidity eased. He began to sense Liu Kang's movements before they even happened. "Excellent," Liu Kang said. "You're beginning to listen and not just see." Naruto wiped sweat from his brow and grinned. "I've had some good teachers." Liu Kang nodded. "And now you'll become one." By sundown, Naruto collapsed beneath a tree near the waterfall, exhausted but exhilarated. His body ached, but it was the kind of ache that promised evolution. He looked up at the stars, wondering what everyone back home was doing. But for the first time, he wasn't haunted by what he left behind. He was focused on what lay ahead. Earthrealms champion had begun his transformation, and soon the realms would know his name. But guys, I'm going to end it off right there. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe while you at it. Remember, the like goal is 6 likes for this video, and remember the sub goal for this month, well, my short-term sub goal, I'm trying to hit 1,100 subs by June. So hit that subscribe button. But without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. And with that out of the way, I am out. Stay blessed, y'all.